Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Today, with me and my group will discuss about backward design. Okay, the first speaker is Yulistia Rahmi Putri. The second speaker is Atika Maulana. And the third speaker is myself, Liceyana Lorenza. I hope you listen carefully and enjoy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yulistia Putri. I will explain about definition of a backward design. The backward design is the curriculum development approach in contrast with the forward design, wherein the forward design begins at the end of the three parts: input, methodology, and output. In the forward design starts with shaping input first. Then in backward design begins with learning output, recommended learning products, and uses it as a basis for developing the learning process and input, teach materials. In backward design, curriculum development begins with making an expected statement or purpose of learning. Learning and teaching materials or knowledge that will be given comes from a prepared purpose or statement. Okay, that's all about my explanation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Atika Maulana. Baiklah, di sini saya akan melanjutkan materi dari rekan saya tadi, yaitu example of using backward design in language teaching. First, backward design in the formulation of learning objective. According to Taylor in Ricards, the goal-based approach reflects main assumptions of backward design as quoted from Taylor in Ricards. Learning objectives are used as criteria for selecting material, content from word material, teaching process, test, and assessment. Second, the use of backward design in language learning is when performed need analysis. Need analysis is part of process for determining curriculum and learning objective. The third, the use of backward design in learning in the form of implementation of text-based language teaching in TBLT. The analysis process needs is used to determine a student's needs relative to activities needed to learn the target language. Okay, thank you.
The Kirby set can be interpreted. Number 1. Need analysis. Number 2. Determine the topic of curriculum. Number 3. Identify competencies for each topic. Number 4. Group competencies into learning units. Number 5. Identify language knowledge and skill for each unit. Example, there are 4 skills: vocabulary and grammar. Number 6. Choose teaching materials. That an example of the use of backward design is also in standards and the common European framework references. The standard referred to here are description of learning outcomes or targets that shall be achieved by students, even on different curriculum materials, including linguistic and others. So to achieve the standard in the curriculum, there are several steps that must be taken among them. Number 1, identify what language your student needs. Examples: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Number 2, describe the standards and performance indicator of each domain. Number 3, identify the language skills and knowledge needed to achieve the standards. Number 4, choose learning activities and teaching materials. In line with the example of using backward design in curriculum development, it can be concluded that the need analysis carried out on students becomes the basis for the formulation of learning outcomes that are expected. Then, these learning outcomes are the basis for formulate learning objectives, learning activities, teaching materials, and learning methods. Okay guys, that's all about my presentation and my group presentation. I hope we will enjoy and understand about what me and my group explained to you. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.